unbox some crystals from Brazil. This is an order I just got in from one of my suppliers. I'm gonna unbox it with you here, let you see what I have, and show you a little bit of the process that I take when I am working with a overseas wholesaler to make sure I get the best possible crystals. If you're new here, I'm Bella from Bella Luna Crystals. I'm a crystal educator and I own a small crystal business. Content here is all about crystal education, small biz tips. If that is something you're interested in, make sure that you like this video and subscribe. All right, let's get into the unboxing. So when you get orders from overseas, there's usually going to be a little plastic invoice holder on the front, and then it will have, of course, your export information, making sure there's no personal info on here. No, and so this one actually went through UPS. UPS has their own customs, and that's why UPS costs a little bit more from other countries, but they process things quicker. There's also other customs documents here that I'll have to process and importation fees that I'll have to pay. Now this company, this is their first time using UPS with me. I've shopped with them for a few years and they usually ship FedEx. So I was intrigued that they're doing UPS because I honestly haven't ordered a UPS package from Brazil. So this will be interesting. Usually with FedEx, when you order items from Brazil specifically, you're going to get a secondary bill from FedEx because FedEx does prepay your import taxes so they can get the package in, and then they're going to bill you for it. So keep an eye on your mail. They will come for you. You'll need to pay a secondary fee. The fee varies based on the dollar amount that you purchased from the country. And I think the biggest one I've ever paid was like $300 import fee on like a really big order. So they're usually for smaller orders, could be as little as like 80 bucks, and sometimes it goes more. So you really have to factor that into your fees if you are owning a crystal business. Sorry, I'm still figuring out where to look on my phone. So if it looks like I'm looking off to the side, I'm just figuring it out still. All right, so very classic with Brazilian suppliers. They're going to utilize paper wrapping, which I love because it's literally another box. Mexican supplier. Maybe we'll do another video with that one. So using a lot of paper. In Brazil, the language is Portuguese, so paper will be in Portuguese. And we love that. We love recyclable content, recyclable paper, eco-friendly wrapping. It all fits with our business model. Try to be as eco-conscious as possible. All right, let's see what we've got. I know what we got, but let me show you. So they use paper. And they do use a little bubble wrap. A lot of times in the more delicate pieces. Ooh, yeah, this is a more delicate one. Okay. I only got a few of these because this is what I would call like a test buy. So I've never carried this specific specimen in my shop. I'm not sure how my customers will like it. So I buy a small portion, test it out, see if they're feeling it, see if they're interested in it. This is really beautiful. This is a hexagonal lepidolite on a matrix. Ooh, with some gorgeous formations on this matrix. You can see more of the hexagonal patterning. So, so beautiful. Yeah, gorgeous. It's like a lavendery purple color. I think my customers are really gonna like this one. So what I'll do, and now I'm realizing I usually have little boxes and I put them each into little corresponding boxes to keep them organized. And then all of this paper I will put in a trash bag to take to my recycle bin. And then all of this bubble wrap will get saved. Every single piece. I will reuse all of the bubble wrap. I've literally never purchased bubble wrap for my business, and I've been in business since 2014. I've only purchased the paper bubble wrap. So it's a bubble wrap alternative. Everything else I reuse. So great. Now, a lot of my suppliers are using more eco-conscious wrap, so sometimes I can't reuse it. Just depends. Like the paper bubble wrap doesn't reuse well. This is more of those. Ooh, this is a big one. Ah, it's so pretty. Now, this supplier I do video shopping with, or we do photos back and forth depending on what I have going on, what they have going on. This one, these are so cool, you guys. And so I'm really picky. And that's a thing too. A lot of people that are new, have new shops, they're like, oh, I just want lepidolite hexagons. And you're just going to get what they pick, which could be great, but it might not be exactly in alignment with your customers or your brand or your business. So you really want to make sure that you're really specific. This batch also has some ametrine, and I'm very, very picky with my ametrine, and I don't want to be unhappy. My supplier doesn't want me to be unhappy, so I'm really specific in what I'm looking for. So I make sure that I get exactly what I need that fits in with my brand. Oh, these are so cool. I'm so excited about these. I'm going to keep one. I'm hoping that my customers like them as well. They're so pretty. More bubble wrap. Actually, I'll probably rewrap these guys when I ship them in bubble wrap. Lepidolite is a mica, is very delicate, it's very low on the Mohs, so it can ship easy. I'm not gonna wanna ship it with like a bunch of quartz, might crush it. Oh, here's the ametrine. Yes, yes. So I like my ametrine to have visible yellow. I'll do a video on ametrine. Ametrine it's controversial, believe it or not. There's the yellow there. I always want visible yellow. This piece is probably going to stay with me. That piece is amazing. Amethyst is part of it, is the purple. And then the yellow, a lot of people say it's citrine, but some people say it's just ferruginous quartz. And that has to do with the color mechanism of how it became yellow. I'll do a video on it, but most people just call it citrine. Ah, yes. She did a good job. She did a good job. She picked out exactly what I wanted. And this is why it's important to be specific, because if I wasn't specific, she would just grab a couple, which wouldn't necessarily be bad. This supplier is amazing. But when I'm specific, I get exactly what I want, which was visible yellow, because sometimes people will pass like a pale yellow. Oh, this one is so cool, you guys. I don't know if it's showing it. Let me see if this light will work right here if I have it plugged in. I'm going to plug it in. Hold on. We'll edit this. So see if I can light it up and show you guys how. This is actually oh, there you go. Can you see the yellow now? Oh, it almost has a pinwheel pattern. So ametrine can also have a pinwheel pattern. Okay, I promise I'm going to sell some of these. I promise. That is actually a sphere stand that I use on my live sales. We sell them in our shop. I kid you not, it's the best flashlight I've found. And it's just little LEDs, and it works so well when I am showing crystals. Okay, I bought, oh, they just keep getting better. Oh my gosh. They just keep getting better. I did purchase, so some of these items I did purchase to get a discount. So if you purchase, let's say 5 kilos of a specimen, a lot of times you can get kilo discounts. So it's going to be a little cheaper than if you buy like 2 kilos versus if you buy 5 kilos. Oh, this one is, these are just insane. You see the yellow, you guys? Ah, these are all beautiful. So I went in with another shop friend of mine. We decided to go in on a couple kilos so that we could both get the discount, and it's a great strategy. That's why it's always good to have crystal shop friends. I was able to get a pretty significant discount on one of the specimens in here, and I was super stoked. Super stoked. In the center, let's go past the ring light. In the center, you can see, and the rainbows on these. Oh, every single one. Ooh, the yellow on this one is juicy, juicy. So importing is a little bit pricey, and that's where sometimes I'll shop with American suppliers. I have a mix of American and international suppliers. Gosh, this is like a gem. I wish this was smaller and I could make a ring out of it. Beautiful. And so the only difference, oh my God. The only difference is that, as I'm like stuttering over here with this one. And then the rainbows it has. The ring light and the camera doesn't always show the rainbows the best. This one's beautiful. And then it's cut like a diamond. Oh, she did so good picking these out. Woo, sidebar. So the only negative is sometimes I can get more rare specimens and I like want to get them, or I want to get citrine, and I will buy them directly from a supplier in Brazil. But the problem is I have to pay the import tax on it, and I have to pay shipping. This supplier had a free shipping special, so I took advantage of that, but I'm still going to have to pay close to $300. in import fees, customs fees. I'll get that lovely bill, I am sure, in a couple weeks. And so sometimes if you can find stuff at an American supplier that's good and that you trust, they've already paid the import fees. So, and of course they incorporate that into their pricing, right? But they buy at such large quantities that sometimes it's not bad to buy from an American supplier. So I do have some that I shop with for certain minerals. And then of course, all my American minerals, because we do a lot of natural formations from the US here. Those will also, of course, we buy those from the States. Oh, they're all gorgeous. And this was a lot. I did buy, oh, this one broke. No. Maybe I'll keep it. That happens. A casualty occurred. It's still pretty. We'll discount it. We'll probably sell it as a discount. You can still sell broken crystals. Just disclose them, my friends. You know what? Other friends are broken. Happens. You know, it's just part of the biz. This one's like a little pyramid. Oh, these are so amazing. These are going to sell really well. And if you're one of my shoppers, I think what you guys will love is I got this. Oh, Jesus. This one doesn't have a lot of yellow, but the purple on it is crazy. Oh, and hi, Rainbow Friend. Look at that. Gosh, these are insane. I got these at a better rate than I did in the past, so they're going to have a lower per gram than previously when we've carried ampturine. So it's always fun when I get to offer a lower price. I charge prices based on what I paid for them. So sometimes I get a deal. I pass that on to my customers. Sometimes I don't. But that's just how we run our shop. Oh, these are cool too. So these are citrine freeforms. This is Corinito. I'm saying that probably horrifically. I'll spell it on here. Citrine. I really like this citrine. It's not as popular as some of the glassy stuff, but it has a great price point, and some of them are super juicy and gorgeous, and I'm really loving them. This supplier is the only one I've seen carrying them. You know, a lot of people really want that glassy, really transparent citrine, but it's expensive. I do only purchase these specimens directly from Brazil. Oh my God, they keep getting better, I swear. The company that I shop with, you can see it there, one of the premier suppliers. They've been around for over 20 years. They're a small family business. They're not new to this. They know what they're doing. They actually go to the mines. Other American supplier that I have, also, they're not American, they're Brazil. My other American one though also goes to the mines in Brazil and knows people. So we try to keep it as close as possible to the mines. I ordered an insane amount. I think I did 3 kilos. Oh, I love when we give little guys. I love these little guys, and I'm gonna tell you why I love when my supplier includes a few little pieces. Because in my 20s, I was super duper poor. I had no money. I barely made any money. I think I took home like $2,500 a month, and that barely paid for like my rent and my food. And most months I was like behind, so I had to charge food and things to my credit card. I didn't have a lot of money, but I always loved crystals. I loved crystals since I was a kid, and that's one of the reasons I opened my shop. And so I love when I have small pieces that I can make something that's kind of more unique, a little bit more expensive normally, but I've got a small piece I can offer those of you who don't have a lot of money, but you maybe really wanted to treat yourself to an ameturine, and I can make it possible with a smaller piece. I can make it something that would be in your budget and that you can afford, so that you can have that little collector's piece and you feel like you have a little luxury, right? At a price that fits within your personal budget. So I love when I can do a few pieces. Oh, this one's got hematite, fire quartz in it. Oh, yeah, fire quartz. That's a cool one. And citrine or virginous quartz and amethyst. Okay, these, oh, stunning, stunning, stunning. Better than expected. This is, my friends, rose quartz and golden healer. And they came, they are stunning. The pink with the golden healer, This one's almost like half golden healer and then half rose quartz. You can see where they were growing separately. Beautiful. This was another one where one of my crystal friends, I was like, hey, you want to go in on this with me? And she did. So that was the way I was able to get a better price. So sometimes it pays to know some people. Oh, they're all. And the shame is that a lot of times the videos wash out rose quartz. You really can't see how gorgeous it is until you see it in person. It is bright pink. And I don't know, there you go, that's a better angle with the golden healer. And a funny story about this, I actually found this specimen by accident, probably back in December. So yeah, 'cause I had it on my holiday life. And more ameturine, you guys, the amount of ameturine we got, fine, insane. Back in December, I was shopping with one of my suppliers and he got in some rose quartz. I'm going to skip through these little. And some of them had golden healer on them. And he's like, oh, a few of these have golden healer. I thought they looked gorgeous. I was like, sign me up. I'll take them all. Took them all. Sold them instantly. Everyone loved them. They're beautiful, beautiful specimens. And so couldn't find them again. And then randomly, I'm on this Brazilian supplier's website and I'm doing some emotional shopping and there they were. Beautiful. Yeah, they're stunning. These are stunning. I'm so happy. I actually is this it? I think this might be it. I purchased 2 big ones. I do have a few shoppers that like bigger pieces, but I'm not gonna lie. One of them might be for me. I might be that shopper. This one's a little over 1 kilo, but what? Oh, and rainbows. So one of these biggies is most likely not making it to the live. I don't know which one, but there were 2 that were purchased. And this is the other one. Okay. Oh, it might be this one. And I'll weigh everything and check everything. It doesn't matter, you know, how well I know my supplier or how much I've shopped with them. I do this with everything. Check it all. And my legitimate suppliers, they can make mistakes. People make mistakes. The good ones are going to correct their mistakes, though. All right. These pieces are really lovely. These are rough specimens. And I just got a few to see. Again, this was a smaller order. I think I got about 1 kilo to see how my customers like it. But I'm very excited about these because, I'll give you a second. Do you know what these are? This is aquamarine with pink tourmaline. How beautiful is that? A little bit of iron in there, a little golden healer. Beautiful rough specimens. And this blue color is stunning. Stunning, stunning. Every specimen, beautiful. So I'm really excited about those pieces. I'm like, what else did I get? I know there's a couple other. All right, so these are my fun add-ons I like to have in the shop. And scissors.